Hello, my wonderful Virgo. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Now, Virgo, I want to jump straight in because I want to cover like two questions here in regards to your personal romantic love life. Number one, Virgo, for the collective watching this, who is thinking about you? So in terms of romantic thoughts, loving thoughts, right? We're going around that area. Who is thinking about you? Question number two, what do they want? Do they want anything from you? Do they want to get closer? Do they want you to get closer? Do they want to talk? Do they want to confess? Do they want to say sorry? And usually I find out pretty early who this person is. It could be someone from your past, someone that you're dealing with now. It could be someone new that you just met and we're still kind of trying to figure things out. It could be a friend that has romantic feelings for you. It could be the neighbor. It could be a colleague, a boss, or a client. Who knows? We will find out together. And I usually kind of see that pretty early. So without further ado, Virgo, also happy Friday. Let's get started. Now, tomorrow is Saturday, and we all know what that means. Saturday at 12 p.m, I'll have the personal pleasure of doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. It will be time-stamped, and who knows, we might get even more information about this reading, or maybe new information, something new in regards to your love life for the next incoming short weeks. So that will be uploaded tomorrow, Saturday at 12 p.m. All right, here we go. We've got 4. We've got 3. 2, last one. All right, that's it. All right, here we go. All right, Virgo, what do we have behind the deck? Ooh, okay, someone's finding the strength to face you, right? I'm hearing about vocalizing something. They want to say something. The strength card, number 8 in the major arcana. Leo energy. Of course, this person can be any age, gender, or star sign, but it's like they're fixing themselves up. I keep hearing that. Like they want to look good, they want to smell good, their breath, even their breath is fresh, their hair is good. I don't know, they're really looking at their body image. It's also kind of like they want to appear very confident. So they could be even working on themselves. And this could be like on their self-worth, their self-love, their confidence, their bravery, right? That inner bravery and that strength here, that fortitude to actually face you. So finally, we've got the woman here that, and they're trying to control their emotions as well, because this is not about killing the line. It's not about dominating the line. It's about taming the line. So taming their emotions, not to appear overly emotional when they finally see you. Finally, they're coming out of their woods into an open field to face you. So it's also a card, depending on who this person is, I might be asking for forgiveness and seeking also kind of like, well, yeah, your forgiveness, but they also probably do need to be patient, but they've really worked up the courage here. So someone is planning to get closer to you. Let's see, split the deck. Wow, it could be someone you work with. This will not be for all of you. Okay, this definitely could be a colleague or someone you study with. It could be even a boss. It could be a client, for example, someone that even works in the same building. You have nothing to do with them. It definitely could be someone that looks at you and, it's going to take them a lot of work, a lot of courage to actually, face you. If you know, definitely it could not be anyone that you study or you work with or anything related to your professional life. This is definitely someone that knows that if I want to get closer to Virgo, this is the card of less talk, more action. I may have to redeem myself and really show through my actions that I really want to invest in this. So, for example, this definitely could be someone that maybe we separated from. Could be a friend, like a romantic partnership that wasn't working out, but now they really want to work on this. So we still need to narrow down who this person is. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Definitely could have been someone that you walked away from or they walked away from you, or couldn't have been mutual. It's rare, but I see it sometimes where both of us stop talking to each other. We have the 8 of Cups. That's Pisces energy there. So this is kind of when we turn our backs. So we emotionally take our heart with us. We're thinking, you know what, I've outgrown this, or it's not for me. So Virgo, you know what, you are now not bound by anyone. You have every right and the freedom, 100% freedom to pursue your 9th cup, which is the 1. This is also a card of saying, can we leave the past behind? Depending on what happened between the both of you, maybe they do want to leave the past behind. But I think there's this thing where they're kind of wondering, are you emotionally too far away? Are you emotionally too far gone here as well? So let's see. Ooh, we got the Tower, Scorpio energy, and the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. I kind of feel that this was a very sudden downfall, a very sudden breakup between the both of you, where, I don't know, Virgo, maybe you're perceiving that this person lied to you or they manipulated you. You've got peace being on your own. I can see that because you're very independent. But the Tower, Scorpio energy, and we've got the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy, that's right there. That represents a brand new start. So I do feel that the downfall or the separation, we went our separate ways. I feel like it was very quick. It was very swift. It wasn't ugly. It wasn't messy. It just, we stopped talking to each other. Something wasn't right here. I feel like you may have had a realization, or you heard something from this person that rubbed you the wrong way. You didn't like it. I do feel possibly if they are planning a return, that's another Tower moment, because this is about a brand new beginning, right? It's all about starting on, a brand new chapter. Like, let's open the book. There's a brand new chapter. Let's wipe the slate clean. This person is seeing you as the one. They really aren't interested in dating other people here. I feel like the only thing is that you don't want any lies. You don't want to be manipulated into this connection though. So let's see. More Scorpio energy. We've got Judgment. Number 20 in the Major Arcana. It's been said here, this is overlooked by Archangel Gabriel, even Archangel Metatron, that can warp time, speed things up. And Archangel Gabriel helps with speech, communication, right? Writing, or even that includes text messaging, WhatsApp and all of that. I'm getting WhatsApp. I don't know why for some of you. And what's the other one? Facebook Messenger. They might reach out to you that way, but as a request. So, okay, your person has had epiphanies. They've been doing a lot of self-judgment, self-analysis, the part that they played here as well. I don't feel like they're fully like blaming you. I feel like they're just being very mature. It's like, okay, I did this, so I understand if Virgo, you know, the reason why they're not talking to me, or if Virgo was the one that walked away when they pulled away, they will be asking you for another chance. Usually Judgment is unfinished business. It's a phoenix rising from the ashes. They really want to bring this dead relationship back to life. So there's been a wake-up call here, an epiphany, you could say. Yeah, and an apology coming your way with the Page of Cups. Sorry I disappeared. Sorry I didn't come back. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So yeah, some of you might be viewing what this person did as a bit emotionally immature. They might be younger than you, or you might be younger than them. It doesn't really matter here. I'm not really picking up vast, big age difference here, but they're trying to find, I think they will figure it out. They will. They're trying to find creative ways to get to you, because this is often, you know, we know that pages are messages. They are offers and small invitations here. So they will be extending the olive branch to say, well, you know, can we talk? For example, I'm really sorry. Can you forgive me? I'm hearing, forgive me if I disappeared on you. I almost feel this was a relationship that never really properly got off on the right foot. And when it was about to go in the direction of reaching its potential, it just fell flat. It crumbled down, because that's what the Tower is. It represents a downfall of the relationship. At the same time, your person does want to rebuild that tower, so i.e. the relationship, on a much more firmer, stronger foundation. I feel like the best thing to ask is, where have you been? Where did you go? And they need to tell you the truth here. And they do want to start from the ground up. This represents a budding romance. They see you as someone as very artistic, very creative. So you might be painting, writing, maybe you play an instrument here. I just feel you have a natural artistic or creative flair here. They could be overly emotional here for you. They're trying to control that though, under the influence of the Strength card here. So let's do this just 2 more times. It's interesting because today's Friday, and I'm hearing the word Friday. Not that something's going to happen today. I mean, I suppose it could, but it's more like they may reach out to you on a Friday. Afternoon, evening, late Friday. It's interesting. I'm seeing the initial W and L, M and R. Of course, that will not be for everyone. Possibly a K. I don't know why they're showing me a street name. Like Ross, Joss, something like that. I'm not sure. It won't be for everyone, of course. Maybe they've changed. Oh, what's this? What is this? The 9 of Wands. They perceive that your walls are up. Sagittarius energy. Your person, remember, can be any star sign. They're not giving up on you. That's the wounded warrior. The wounded warrior is not allowed to give up, but they're perceiving that it's going to take a lot of work. How is Virgo, you know, how can I at least convince Virgo to feel safe and vulnerable to put their walls down for me? So here we go. We've got 2 more and we've got the last one. That's very interesting here. Wait, let's do this properly. Here we go. Right, chop. Bottom of the deck, please. Wow, Knight of Swords. They've made a very quick decision to get closer to you. They do need to address the past. More often than not, the Knight of Swords is always looking to the past, right? It's like, I got to fix the past before I can move forward. Their eyes are open. The sword is up. It's actually glistening. So I like that. That represents communication, open, honest communication here as well. We know that the Knights carry the magic four, right? The Fantastic Four, you could say. Messages, changes, offers, and transitions. This definitely could be within the next few weeks. They are very, very determined here to get to you. Ooh, this is interesting. Like the message they want to get across. Like, I'm not the bad person. I didn't want to be the bad person here. So why did this abruptly end? You know, this definitely couldn't have been... Maybe they weren't ready, but I feel like that portrayed what they, you know, what you saw versus what was going on in their life was very different. Listen, I hope they were not being influenced by a third party here. Let's split the deck. Yeah, probably with that Seven of Cups, Scorpio energy. I mean, this is a really flighty, fancy card of, you know, fantasy, illumination, daydreaming. Oh, wow. Okay, you know, imagination. They had their head in the clouds. I do feel perhaps secretly they were keeping their options open just in case. Perhaps there was something about you they were not sure. Maybe it was long distance, or were too different, or I don't know. I just feel like this person suddenly had commitment issues, or they couldn't commit. They were non-committal. I do feel here they did not choose carefully. I do feel that perhaps they were trying to see how green can the grass get on the other side here. So, boy, has this has really bitten them in the bum now. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by Justice. Karma saw that. Don't forget that your spirit team, they see things that you don't see. They hear conversations that you don't hear. Libra energy here. So this is all about balancing the scales. So far, there's a massive imbalance between the both of you. Justice on its own, of course, is a very positive card, right? On its own, it means that someone wants to correct things. They want to right all of their wrongs. Your person may have actually been secretly also involved, which may have hit them like a ton of bricks, you know, left field. Maybe they were also involved in some legalities here that they didn't want you to know about. That's for the minority of you though. But I will say for all of you, this is also an apology that's backed by facts, like something solid. It's like, Virgo, you probably don't believe me, but here it is. I'm going to print this out for you. I'm going to send it to you. I want you to know that I'm not lying to you. So there might be some shocking revelations and confessions. It's the truth coming out. Very interesting. It's balancing everything out between the both of you. They do want to win you back, earn your trust, love, and respect back. That's very, very standard there with Justice. Let's talk about the Tower, please. It's the Strength card coming out twice. So this person is really working on their strength, that, you know, that inner bravery. We're not talking about muscles here, right? It's more of that bravery and the strength of their spirit to face you. Wow. I have a feeling here that they want to avoid a Tower moment. They don't want this Tower moment with you. Like, you know, they want their return to not be shocking, to not rub you the wrong way here. And of course, I think the biggest one is they really want to seek your forgiveness. Why? Why is it important to them to seek your forgiveness? It could be to clear their conscience, but I do feel they would eventually like to start fresh with you from the ground up. This time, start properly. And focus only on you. I do feel that they were distracted by many options here, or just, yeah, distractions. Let's talk here about the Magician, starting fresh. Yeah, it's pretty obvious they want a brand new start with you, because that's number 1 in the major arcana. It's gone backwards to number 0. This is like, literally, this card can go anywhere. Many people that do, actually, they study full time the tarot. You know, they say this card can literally go anywhere because it's unnumbered, right? We can always start. Doesn't matter where we are, we can always start fresh. So Aries energy, the Fool, of course, it's a brand new chapter. It's brand new beginnings. It's seeking the purity and the innocence of this connection. So now we know what they want. They want a new beginning with you. Now we know who's thinking about you. It's the person, it's the last person that pretty much left, right? I feel like it was a very clean cut. I don't feel like it was messy. It was just a, you know, when you, from far away, you watch a tower fall, you know, when they, you know, implode, you know, the buildings to properly fall down, so not to hurt anyone. I just feel like it happened, the dust settled, and they're like, ah, crap. I really, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have stayed. Look at these major arcanas here. Like, this is all telling me that it's going to happen sooner rather than later. And the more majors we see, the more it's telling me that your spirit team and your person's spirit team are working very hard to orchestrate something to happen right now. So let's talk about Judgment, please. Yep, to have this reunion, 3 of Cups. I don't feel like they're having fun with you, but with you there is fun, right? Not dangerous fun. We're talking about like belly laughs, going to the movies, going to carnivals, festivals, concerts. You know, this is a reunion card, even if we just start off as friends. Even if you say, let's just play it by ear. I don't want to rush into this. And that's what I love about you, Virgo, is that you're not actually an impulsive person, right? You're not. That's the thing. You know, you're ruled by Mercury like Gemini, so you're excellent with communication. I do see that they're going to invite you out many times to be, you know, their plus one, possibly vice versa. Like I said, reopening up lines of communication. Harmony and peace is definitely needed now, I can see. But ultimately, they want to reunite with you. I can see it. Ooh, wow. Yeah, I'm seeing, I don't know, you joining their friends, or they're joining your friends, or family going together. That's in respective due time, and that's what they want. They just want you. Oh, wow. This is a very strong message. Page of Cups in the end. Okay, it's going to happen. I think deep down inside, in your heart, you do want this. Because look at this. The Page of Cups has been clarified by the Page of Cups. So what are the chances? So what does it mean? I mean, what are the chances with all these different cards? You know, what does it mean when we've got the same card clarified by the same card? Simple. It actually strengthens the energy of this message. It solidifies what's coming your way. Safely and surely, we've got a budding new romance with this person. We get to start from the ground up. Now, remember, the Page of Cups is known as the surprise card. Why? Because the story is that the page, they poured, their chalice into the water, unaware that there was a fish there. With the fish, we know is health, it's abundance, right? It's nurturing. And of course, the page is surprised. It's like, oh my God, this was in my cup all this time. The page is never afraid. In fact, they're just surprised. It's like, okay, no harm done. I'll put you back in the ocean. So there's definitely a lot of surprising messages, I just feel like both of you are going to be exploring this from the ground up first as friends. Let's just get a bonus message, please. Ooh, okay. But that's not enough for this person, because that is you. The Queen of Pentacles is Virgo energy, and even if you are a divine masculine watching this, it doesn't matter. This person ultimately wants to give you this. The question is, Virgo, when are you ready to accept it, right? From a budding romance, it's like this person wants to husband you up, wife you up. They want this traditional relationship, a traditional marriage. They're thinking long term now. So I actually quite like that. You're in the position of power here. One more, because I'm so curious. Yeah, there we go. See, there's the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. My favorite ace, I call it the mother of all offers. Now, in terms of romance, what does this mean? It means long-term commitment, engagement, marriage. This is the one. We don't have to date anymore. So I don't really like to look too far into the future, because things can change, and you've got every right to always change your mind, right? Like I said, you're bound by no one and nothing. But so far, they're telling me the future prospects of this in respective due time. Many of you will end up pretty much spending the rest of your life with this person, and also getting married if you want to. We don't all have to get married, but of course there's that energy there of long-term commitment, marriage, having, a family, expanding it, having a blended family and whatnot. But I do see there's one child in question. That won't be for everyone, of course, but I already see here that this is destined to go long-term. In the long run, we're going to be together though. And yes, both of you have, look at this. It's interesting how we have the Strength card twice, the Page of Cups twice, both of you together as a team, how it shouldn't have been from the start. It was just your person. Big mistakes were made. I can see it. Both of you have the strength and the honor and the integrity to go together and go to the other side into much more fresher pastures, emotional milestones together, and not look back though. So definitely I'm feeling that if this was, this definitely couldn't have also been a friend who always had romantic feelings, but I'm really picking up this was a relationship that I feel that your person just royally screwed up with a capital S, but lesson learned, right? And the grass was never greener on the other side. They've realized now, I want Virgo and only Virgo. I don't want anyone else. I'm not interested. I don't want to date. That's why they've made a quick decision over you. They know what they want and they're very determined. So Virgo, this is meant to last. This is honestly, I feel like some of you very deep down inside, even if you don't want to admit it, that's fine. But some of you really do want this person back. And you know what? That's fine. Your feelings are real. They are valid. They're complex, but they're always worth exploring. So here they come. You don't actually pretty much have to do anything, but I am hearing your phone ping something through social media, if you are on social media or WhatsApp. So Virgo, worst case, of course, could be a text message, but there's really no other way. I will see you tomorrow at 12 p.m. for your bonus weekend Mini Love Tarot reading. I'll personally be reading for you. I cannot wait. Power to you. Never ever change for anyone. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great weekend. You absolutely deserve it. Bye, Virgo.